Well, that was a different sleep, and we're finally back. I actually did not go to the gym today because of my fucked up sleep schedule, which means I have to go 5 days in a row, which is totally okay with me. Let's see, what were we planning on going? We're planning on going to Brazil to go talk to Scriva. I think one other thing too we need to look at is doing some quests on our own, because as much as I like the leveling where we're at, like, the progression is so slow. So we need to find ways to increase our abilities here and just, I don't know, find dungeons to do. So I think we're going to go to Scriva. If we got a quest, we'll do it. And then after that, I think we should just start doing some quests, some random stuff that we can figure out. So I'm going to go straight to Way. I'm not even going to pronounce the N over there anymore. So, one thing I've noticed about this game, especially with thieves, and I was originally thinking that Oscura's Oblivion Overhaul was super difficult, and it's not really the case. I actually think it's just the way the skills work and how you min-max. Because obviously, if you think about it from the perspective of, like, I guess I call it the Asian power leveling system, there's a lot of min-maxing, there's a lot of just this weird amalgamation of, like, these are the skills to farm, these are the skills to max. Because I remember once playing with a friend, and he used that method of just like, oh, these are all the skills that you just level up, and you constantly level them up. And he like had a level 100 character in like 2 hours, and then he was just like, oh, the game is better now. And I'm like, and I literally looked at him and I go, you're taking the fun away, the experience of enjoying this game. And he goes, well, for me, the enjoyment is to level up and min-max. And I was like, to me, it just didn't make sense. But again, you know, different strokes for different folks, right? I mean, this is the big, like, it's like a really big, like, I think it's a huge, undead dungeon, but where are these guys? Why are they killing me? What is this guy doing? Why did he want to attack me? What? Oh, he's just a bandit. He died. I mean, I guess. Uh-oh. It's just mud crab. I don't need any more arrows. Yeah, 166. But yeah, but the whole min-maxing thing, I've always been not a fan of it in role-playing games, because I understand the purpose. It's like, I want to min-max and I want to get the best stuff now. I want it now, and I need it now. And I mean, I understand, like I get it. Like, I honestly get it, but who? Oh, well. Oh, where's that? Oh, I was like, you take away this idea of like leveling your character, feeling satisfied, and just all this other stuff. Oh, what is this? Who are these people? Pilgrim of Diabella.
What can I do for you?
Nothing.
Fine.
Continue your penance to earn the god's forgiveness. Okay. I don't know what that means, but are we on our way to the right place? Yeah, we're on. I want to discover this thing right here. I believe this is a shrine to... This one has got to be Clavicus. No, not Clavicus. It's a Daedra shrine, but I don't know which. I don't remember. It's not Azuro's. Nocturnals is in between Breville and Leowyn on the other side. I know Marita's is like... Could this be Sanguine? Or Hircine? This might be Hircine's. No, this is Clavicus Vial. Yep. Yep. Clavicus Vial is a weird Daedra. He's one of those guys who's like, I like a good deal. I'm always a man making a deal. Although the one that's like really sick, like as much as everyone says Mehrunes Dagon is just terrible and he like wants to kill everything, sure, like Molag Bal is just terrible. Like he's really bad. In Skyrim you learn in Dawnguard how vampires succumb to it originally. Yeah. It involves a lot of things that are just inappropriate. And I was like, wow, the Molag Bal's terrible. Vendacel. Some of these are big, and they're just like... Going through all the Iliad ruins is so crazy. I usually like to wait until I'm a higher level because you get to do like different monsters. Some of the undead ones, like once you're like level 20 or above, you get to face liches, and it's like really cool. She's got a better bow than I do. That was easy. Yeah, well, you're gonna die. A bow. Cherry wood bow. Is that better than mine? I don't think it is. No. Yeah, no, she doesn't have the same. It looks cooler, I guess. But that's like the only thing. It looks actually cooler. I'll take it. It's a cherry wood bow. It'll take us a while to actually find... To get to Breville, at least. Like, this video will be a lot of us running, because... Actually, no, not really. Because by the time we get over here, it should only be like another 5-10 minutes. But it will be a lot of walking. I did have a friend of mine suggest that I do Undertale. And that's definitely something, a game I want to play. I've been wanting to play Undertale for a long time. Although I have a list of games that I want to get done. I've bought a bunch of Steam games, but I've never completed them. Deus Ex, Human Revolution, I've never completed. There's also this, I used to want to do back in the day, and I'm Cookie's channel, I revealed to do a Mass Effect playthrough. And I actually want to bring it back. And I'm thinking about releasing another video for that and being like, here's the criteria that we want to meet. Here's what we want to do with it. Like, you know, do viewers want to be a part of this? I have a poll from like a long time ago that has a lot of old information about, what is it? About, you know, what we want to put in it, how Shepard does certain things and stuff like that. I am easily confused. Breville and Leowyn are this way. Yes, they are. I might want to get Darker Nights in this game. Just tone it down a little bit. If any of you actually have, though, been in a place where stars are this plentiful. Like Yellowstone National Park is actually a really good example. This is actually almost how bright it can get. It's amazing, like, when you're, like, in a place that doesn't see a lot of pollution and traffic, like, how beautiful the night is. It's just absolutely stunning. So it can get this bright, but I think it should be a tad darker. But anyways, yeah, doing a huge Mass Effect Let's Play would be so cool. And also, I haven't finished Mass Effect 3. Like, I will immediately, like, just delete comments that spoil the game. I kind of know what happens, I think. I have an idea, but I've actually never known. Like, I've actually haven't figured it out ever. Oh, God. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, I got rid of my bow. So I gotta kill these imps. Oh, I missed. Oh. Oh, there's a third imp. Oh! Call me the master, dude. Imp. Imp Gall. Imps have... I've always not liked imps in this game. Oh, no. Is that who I think? Is that like a master imp again? I want to use a potion on him. Do I still have snake poison? Yeah, I do. Wow, that does nothing to him. Wow. Dude, this guy's strong as fuck, dude. Oh, wow, at least I killed him. That took like 50 arrows, but like I got him. Oh, it's a gargoyle. Restore endurance, cure paralysis. Whoa, dude. I'm over encumbered. Let's give you some... Let's give you some arrows. Let's give you 30 arrows. I need to figure out, again, I think what I'm going to do soon is buy, like, the chest. Something for chests in terms of, like, what is it? Like, for the cave. And the reason why is so I can, I don't know how close this is. It's always good as a side note, before I continue with the Deep Scorn thing, or before the Dumbaro thing, it's always good to actually go look for these, because there are points where you may not be able to. Oh, this is Hershey's. Okay, cool. But as I was saying, this episode might run a little long, too, because I just want to get to Breville quick, and then we need to figure out ways to increase our skills. Marksman's getting up there, Sneak needs to get up there, Light Armor needs to get up there, Blade as well. So getting like the chests or something, I can start plopping the Blackwater Blade, the Dagger Sparks. I'm gonna get rid of this. I'll keep this one. It's a unique Dagger Sparks. Isn't get rid of my silver arrows. Although maybe keep them. I don't think so. The Dwemer arrows are so good, so the more I get, the more I'll keep those, but just dump a bunch of the stuff. Dump the gauntlets, the tunic. There's a lot of stuff that's just like... The books are the big, like... Oh, that's right, this is the tomes. So let's just do this. Freezing Shard added. Frost damage 3 points for 5 seconds on target. So... you basically just like get rid of all these, because a lot of these books are empty weight and I can just store them in something and then we can just move forward. So what did we find? What cave was this? Charcoal cave. Okay, Wolf, you're just gonna run away. It's okay with me. So I guess whatever follows imps will follow. Whatever comes with imps will come with a gargoyle at least. We could do the Alien Collector quest. It's a pretty long quest, and that will last a good that'll last a good 3-4 hours. Where you have to collect alien statues. And that one's a tad difficult. Alright, where are you, dude? Got my sword ready for you, too. Watch you coming out of the woods, like, randomly. Oh, I do need to go down here. Before we forget. Alright, we decided not to do anything. And this is the Raven Inn or something? Oh, Fergal. And this is the Raven on it? Yeah. Oh, never mind. Oh, it might be a little bit different. It might be down the green road somewhere. Let's just follow the shade, this plot of... which kind of leads nowhere. Monk should... continue your penance to earn the god's forgiveness. Oh, you have to do good. So, in order to do like anything within the shrines and stuff, you need to have 0 infamy. And our infamy is 5. Or your fame needs to be greater than your infamy. Actually, I was like, why keep using a torch when one of our skills is illusion? That it makes more sense for us to just keep Night Eye constantly. So I am kind of thinking about min-maxing, but not like nothing crazy. I don't think this hotel is it, but it might be the right inn. Oh, the Inavailable Omen. Yeah. Okay, we're good. This is the one that you have to go to start the... She's got elven arrows. Imperial Legion Forester. What? Oh. Oh. I want to take these. We're gonna farm some arrows here real quick. Because do I have to wait for it? I have somewhat of the wait for it. Because if we can get a lot of these, like look at how much damage increase that is. And she has a silver bow, right? Yeah, so like that's like the perfect. I'm over encumbered. Now the question is, should we sit here and farm this? Because I'm totally down to do this. And we got 10 minutes. I'm gonna drop some arrows here. So I'm gonna drop 125 and I'll leave them right there. And we're gonna keep collecting elven arrows. This is a really cheap way to get better arrows. That's so crazy. That's like the weirdest glitch in this game. So we're pretty close to where we were. And they all weigh the same, so if I can just get these, that means that like I have arrows that are like really good. Like super good. This is worth it. So I guess I could talk about random stuff. Basically, the best arrows and the best bow is still the Daedra ones. So the best ones are always still Daedra, no matter what you do. So I want to keep a count. I don't have to keep opening this. Yeah. I just like how the game's okay with me doing this. The flaw in this system. So she fires, I believe, it's like 5 arrows. Let's count. Let's just count before I collect. He does. It's a he, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 9 arrows only. Okay. Anything really close he's gonna pick up, so I just want to take him before. I'm so glad I'm doing this. We're cheating the system, and it's funny as heck. You know, I spent like the first like 10-15 minutes of this video talking about min-maxing. And here I am just trying to technically min-max here. So I have 75 arrows. I want to get up to where I was, 125. So this will take me a minute. So I think I'm going to pause. I'm gonna cut the old gameplay just for a second, just so you guys can get back to me walking somewhere. So, you know, that was quite interesting. I wasted a lot of time, but I have a lot of arrows now. I didn't get exactly 125, but we have 122 elven arrows, so these should last us a good while. And the only reason why I wanted to do that was because I think it's important that I get some arrows. It's really hard to get elven stuff once you level up in the game. And this is something where I can conservatively use, and if I need to, I can just save them for a hot minute. But this should be like, I should be killing people left and right with this. So, like... And these arrows are just really good, so... The elven bow is really cool, but the Daedric bow and Daedric arrows are the ones that are those are the best, as most of the tiered stuff will go all the way up to Daedric. So the best things to have is like a Daedric sword or Daedric arrow, Daedric bow, Daedric weapon, stuff like that. The one thing I wish that they did in vanilla Oblivion, at least, in one of the mods I have, I think it's the weapons for or the weapons for O3, is I wanted them to make a really cool kind of like orcish weapons for this game, but they never did. And I just need to get rid of a lot of these. Like, I don't really use restore fatigue. Anti-venom is good, dispel is really good. These are all really good, but I need to start using these two, like Great Intelligence. Like, I can sell the large expensive ones, but so, you know, one of the big things is they never did orcish weapons for this game. They do them for Skyrim though, and I thought that was interesting. And I think it may have been they're like, oh, this was actually kind of an oversight from us. We didn't include orcish weapons. But I believe there is Orcish weapons in the mod that I have, so it's kind of cool to see them. And there's a lot of interesting weapons that I've seen in Skyrim with certain mods that I've had that have the same that are in this game now as well. So it's interesting to see the crossover that some of the modders have for the games. We could swim all the way to the Strange Door too, but I don't want to do that just yet. So the Shivering Isles is really hard. I'm assuming that it's not that hard, but with 003 I don't want to hedge my bets. So I'm going to keep using Night Eye for a second, just to beef up my illusion. Yeah. So light armor, marksman, sneak, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 of them can level up. I don't think that's enough for a complete level up, though. Yeah, these arrows I gotta be super conservative with. Just because of how good they are. And they look really nice. And here we are, Breville. It's not a bad place. Looks like the stables didn't fully load. Yeah, some of the area didn't fully load. It's okay. It should load for us soon. Yep, here we go. The Roan Stables. And then there's another Alien ruin right there.
Hello there.
Welcome to Breville. Yeah, there's the Strange Door. Breville's night air is damp and noisome. I couldn't finish reading that.
Me children are starving, please help.
Sure. Where is Scriva? Oh, it's open. So we can go to Scriva's house. We can figure out if we're going to do anything for her. Alright, Scriva, where the heck are you? There you are.
Ah, you are the new thief. I am your new doyen.
Let's see. Thieves Guild special jobs.
Sadly, you must demonstrate more skill before I can allow a commission job. Sell more stolen treasures to the fences. They will let me know when you have proven skillful enough.
Okay. So it looks like
Good hunting.
It looks like my next one is 1,000, should say. Yeah, I need about 1,000 gold. So we could steal here. There's not much to steal here, to be honest with you. That's one of the unfortunate things. Warning to Breville citizens and visitors. Do we want to read this real quick? Sure. Warning to travelers. Oh, shoot. There's some crazy shit going on. Let's see. This message is issued by the decree of our most esteemed and respected Count Regulus Terrentus of Breville. Warnings on slave trade dangers in Breville County and Blackwood. It has come to the attention of the imperial authorities that the slave trade has illegally resumed in the province of Morrowind. The activities of the slave traders have spilled into the lands east of Breville. The Blackwood marshes, home of many Argonian refugees, are now hunting grounds for the despicable Dunmer traders. The Count Regulus Terrentus of Breville, alongside the Honorable Count Andal and Darius of Cheydinhal, and with the support of the Imperial Legion, have decreed that any actions against slave traders will not be subject to the laws of the land. Adventurers and able citizens alike are encouraged to join their local militias and fighters' guilds in order to push the offending slave traders back into the lands of Morrowind. It is advised that the adventurers and militiamen take the necessary precautions to survive the perils of the marshes during their quest against slavery. The jungles and rainforests surrounding the Panther and Silverfish rivers, where most slavery activity has been recorded, offer shelter to many other fearsome threats against which all citizens and travelers must prepare for if they are able to join our brave guard and militias in their task. The following areas should be considered off-limits due to their uncertain status and often confirmed danger. Iliad Ruins. It is confirmed that the ruins of Macamentain are now base of operations to renegade necromancers who split from the Mages Guild recently after Archmage Travens forbid the use of necromancy in the guild. These necromancers now joined under the banner of the Putrid Hand. Putrid Hand. are hostile and will attack all those whom they deem responsible for their banishment. The ruins of Morhaime and Nenal'ada, Jesus, I can't speak, in the shores directly east from Breville's Niven Bay are, of the latest reports, still haunted by magical creatures and undead respectively. Forts Fort Aris and Fort Flecia should also be avoided. Latest local reports confirm the presence of outlawed Daedric worshipper cults and goblin clans in their halls. Unknowns. Oh, unknowns. The Nibene Valley's geological composition and climate has created dozens of caverns along the banks of the Panther River. Most of these areas remain unexplored. The Imperial Authority has issued a strong warning against entering these caves. Their relative solitude has guaranteed safe haven to the most diverse and terrible beings of Tamriel. Any structure, natural or artificial, beyond the depression of Nibene's Valley should be considered extremely dangerous and off-limits. The Breville Guard seeks to learn of the cause behind the exodus of goblin tribes westward. The marshes have been ancestral home to several clans of goblins. These are reported to have fled the area, possibly to rejoin in greater numbers in the West Weald. It is suspected that a greater force must be pushing goblins out of their territory, although neither the authorities of Breville nor the Imperial City discard different motives. Activity by Amazon clans in the northern valleys of the lower Niben has also increased, which suggests a connection to the exodus of goblins. It is unknown whether the Blackbow Bandits, members of the fierce and dangerous gang of criminals that inhabit the southern lands of Blackwood, are involved in the goblins' migration. Slave traders and Argonians. The traders from Morrowind have probably set up encampments in the depths of the Blackwood and Panther River marshes so as to conduct raiding parties against known layers of waterborne Argonians. It is possible that they may also have established more permanent headquarters somewhere in the vicinity of the Vallis Mountains to serve as center of resupply to their front ranks. Slavers will likely be aggressive against any of our fellow beastfolk, local militias, and Imperial Legion soldiers. However, common citizens are not the target of their attacks. Argonians have secured smuggling lines across the southern regions of Imperial Province for many years. They use the abundant waterways and thick foliage to avoid detection. It is speculated that, in their current state of threat, Argonians will remain vigilant and suspicious of outsiders, if not aggressive. Any information leading to whereabouts of Argonian smuggler leaders must be reported to the Breville Militia, Imperial Legion, or Fighters Guild. It is imperative that the local authorities ascertain the connection, if any, between the Renrisra Kryn and the Argonian smugglers. Appointed Special Inquisitor of Breville, Drells Theron. That is a mouthful. So there must be a lot of crap going on. Well, we need to steal stuff. And we also need to level up. I think the best place to go steal things is over here. And the best place to level up is actually kind of around the Imperial City at first. Work your way outside. So, maybe I'm thinking we go to Skingrad and we steal some things. And maybe go in a dungeon or two and complete some. We completed Saracen. We can go to Ayleswell, Fort Empire. We can do random forts or whatever. Actually, that was a fort that killed me. Never mind. We're going to avoid that like the plague. Don't know how we're going to figure this out, but we're going to figure this out. We might as well just fence some stuff and figure it out, but we'll see. Oh. A Warlock's Luck. Is there any other place that I haven't found yet? The Mages Guild is right there.
Tidings, citizen.
Oh, this is Castle Breville. Oh, and that is the only entrance. So let's find this and we'll be good to go. I found Castle Breville. Well, I guess our next point of action is to go to... Would it be smart to do that? Let's take the chance. We're going to travel here real quick and then get out of Dodge. Okay. Oh, I need to cross over. Where's the closest place to cross over? Oh, over here. So, for now, this is a good site to stop on. I guess our next mode of attack, would be to just go to skin grab.